Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
Got a head, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Got a head, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here and alive. We are for Octane number 84 in the Go Home edition. Before this upcoming weekend's Absolution event, the first stop on the road to Ascendance 12. And we are kicking things off here this, afternoon, I suppose. Certainly an earlier show than most of us are used to, especially as of late. But this, our fourth and final King of the Hill qualifier. And Chris Diamond, indeed, as well as a couple other guys in this matchup, gonna be pulling double duty this episode of Octane, but willing to do so if it means snagging that final spot in the King of the Hill match, joining Salvage, Octane, and Andrew Briggs, who have already qualified. And here's my pick, if I'm allowed to be biased. We all know, come on guys, I'm pretty much never biased. You know, I do my best to remain neutral, but after what Chris Diamond has been through these last couple months, you can't disagree. He deserves this. He deserves the opportunity to be in the King of the Hill match. And he has been in the King of the Hill match before. He's got the experience in that type of matchup. But, well, this qualifier going to be extra interesting, guys, because all three members of Aurelius are going to be in this matchup. And we know that in recent weeks, things have not been going very well for Chris Diamond and his Golden Boys. Cracks in the foundation, well, opening up a whole lot wider last week on Octane after Andre Rogers ditched Leon Valente during their tag team matchup, leading to Valente suffering his first ever true defeat here in CMV. And you could, on one hand, say maybe this is a chance for them to vent their frustrations, towards each other, let out a bit of anger, but on the other hand, this could only exasperate the ongoing issues within Aurelius. And Bloody Justice, the Unholy Alliance representative, both Jeremy Barmore and Hunter Quinn failing to qualify the last couple of weeks. Bloody Justice, last chance to rep the Alliance at Absolution. And well, speaking of, turmoil, the Unholy Alliance with their fair share last week after losing the Octane Tag Team Championship to Desolation. We saw Hunter Quinn get pretty upset with Bloody Justice, putting hands on him, and well, Jeremy Barmore had to be the one to step in and say, hey, we've all been slacking as of late. All of us. We've got to get our shit together and get back on track. So that's exactly what Bloody Justice is looking to do here. And remember what's at stake in that King of the Hill match at Absolution. The winner going on to fight for the Global Championship at Ascendance 12. We already know the 6 women who will compete in the Queen of the Hill match at Absolution. Celestia, Taryn Torres, Sue Plex, Precious Pratt, Ashley Riot, and Sequence. And here comes a man who is angry as all hell, and well, he might be justified. Abandoned by Andre Rogers last week here on Octane, left to fend for himself against Aaron Stone and Morgan. He put up a hell of a fight, but in the end, suffered his very first ever loss here in CMV as he tapped out nearly a year. One of the greatest undefeated streaks in CMV history down the drain, thanks in large part to Andre Rogers. Has that caused irreparable damage to Aurelius? Valente didn't hold back. He straight up called Andre Rogers a traitor. But you got to remember, Leon Valente, a couple weeks ago, pretty blatantly cost Aurelius a tag team championship opportunity by not saving Andre Rogers. Just stood there and watched. Well, Chris Diamond has yet to really speak on his 2 proteges and their squabbling. It almost looks like he's trying to stay out of it, but I don't think that's working. And last week here on Octane, we crowned new tag team champions as Desolation did what they did best. Demolished. Took out the Unholy Alliance and padded their already impressive resume. Whoa. Has Bludgeon stolen BJ's severed head? Perhaps rubbing salt in the wound. Jacking BJ's style here. The always eerie, the downright terrifying Bludgeon. You know, I say it every time. Chills when these guys come out here. I still want to know who the hell that disembodied voice belonged to a couple of weeks ago. Speaking seemingly on behalf of Desolation after the Unholy Alliance had attacked them. Bludgeon is, in his own right, a former Anarchy champion. He has stood on his own in the past. Will he again here tonight? That is going to be one tough SOB to get up and over the top rope Best of luck to the other guys in this matchup. And you gotta wonder, will Aurelius try and help each other out here? I mean, you can see Leon Valente and Chris Diamond standing side by side there at ringside. Looks like they're talking to each other. Are they going to attempt to set aside whatever differences they might have right now? Or will it be every man for himself here? The Golden Boy certainly very happy with himself and, well, what he did last week here on Octane. Getting a measure of payback against Valente. It really couldn't have gone better. Valente tasting defeat for the very first time ever. I wonder if maybe there's some jealousy on the part of Andre Rogers for, the time he was out of action. Chris Diamond finding himself that new protege in Leon Valente. Now Andre Rogers is back, though. Maybe he wants to be the one and only protege of the British baller. And last but most certainly not least, to round out this fourth and final King of the Hill qualifier, another man who's going to be pulling double duty here on Octane, number 84. As a little bit later on, he and Joseph Santos will be taking on the team of Toyota Camry and the 10. But what an opportunity here for Amare Rivers. He's got the W in that red Solo Cup. He's amped. He's locked in. Seems like Rivers, despite associating with Joseph Santos, still hasn't exactly garnered the support of these CMV fans. That's Joseph Santos crouched down in gorilla position, just blowing out those bubbles. So here we go. The fourth and final spot is up for grabs. Salvage, Octane, and Andrew Briggs awaiting the winner of this one at Absolution. Instantly bloody justice when they sit out chokeslam to Andre Rogers. I'm sure not how the Golden Boy would have liked to kick off this matchup. All right, Rivers going right after Rogers. There's a one-on-one matchup I wouldn't mind seeing. Chris Diamond waits for Leon Valente to take down Bloody Justice with that eat defeat. Here comes Bludgeon with a big discus punch off the fireman's carry position. What an episode of Octane we've got this evening. Coming up a little bit later on, Aaron Stone and Morgan, who at Absolution face off for the Global Championship. Face to face here. Perhaps got some things to say to each other before their big boy bash this weekend at Absolution. The Cyborg Invitational also continuing with Caroline Swift and Ashley Ray meet one-on-one. Not to mention our main event, as Chris Diamond and Andre Rogers will take on the team of Alaric and Ben Stacy. Alaric, who has been a definite thorn in the side of the British baller these last few weeks. Well, no eliminations so far in this final King of the Hill qualifier. Andre Rogers going off on Bloody Justice. We see Bludgeon taking out Leon Valente with a terminating spike. Diamond, though, lying in wait. Long road home to one half of the Octane Tag Team Champions. Valente is trying to make the first elimination, but Rogers from behind. All right, so it looks like we are definitely not going to see Aurelius working together here. In fact, Rogers is trying to eliminate the Anarchy champion here. Yeah, I do not see things getting any better, man. Chris Diamond, he's got to step in. Set these two right already. It's getting ridiculous before things truly implode. Diamond can't do much of anything right now. Bludgeon all over him. Nice counter Irish whip, sends Bludgeon out onto the apron. Gets right back in though. Ray Rivers with that elevated flatliner of his. Kick to the midsection. Valente eager to get back on track after suffering his first ever loss last week here on Octane. Russian leg sweep to Bludgeon. I mean, how do you forgive that? A near year-long undefeated streak out the window just like that, thanks to Andre Rogers. I don't understand. Oh, Bloody Justice is eliminated, and by Bludgeon. That is unfortunate. I can imagine Hunter Quinn won't be happy about that. The first one eliminated, Bloody Justice. And again by Bludgeon. Desolation has just had the number of the Unholy Alliance these last couple of weeks. Slap across the face of Ray Rivers by Diamond now from the corner, setting up that vintage super kick. Rivers immediately tries to find refuge in the corner. Diamond stand on top of him though. So Valente gonna help out his mentor. Diamond taking Bludgeon over to the corner, dropping him chest first on the top rope once again. Andre Rogers and Leon Valente fighting here as Diamond looks to make a donation to the Breaking Egg Foundation, but no, Bludgeon able to counter with a back body drop, big boot right to the face of Andre Rogers. Rivers looking to eliminate Valente, but Bludgeon grabbing him from behind. Obviously a lot of history between these two. Saw that absolutely brutal Anarchy Rules tag team match at Fortune between Desolation and Ray Rivers and Joseph Santos. Rivers might get a measure of revenge here as he's trying to eliminate one half of the Octane Tag Team Champions. Look at that. Rogers trying to eliminate Valente. Diamond says, what the hell are you doing, man? Saving Valente from potentially being taken out by his own stablemate. Finally, Diamond getting between these two. Gonna try again as Diamond. Break your neck foundation. Barely seems to even affect Bludgeon though as he just picks himself up in the corner. Ray almost eliminated. Able to save himself though. Valente has Rogers in the corner. As Rivers! Military press! Rogers and Valente too busy fighting with each other, and Diamond has been eliminated, you goofs! They could have saved him, but too preoccupied with their beef. And now, thanks to them, Chris Diamond is out of here. And there goes Valente! No, wow! Valente, well and truly by the skin of his teeth there. I thought for sure he was eliminated. Rogers takes out Ray Rivers with a big boot. And just like that, we are down to 3. Bludgeon, Andre Rogers, and Leon Valente. One man going to absolution. Dark matter, but that took a lot out of Rogers too. Struggles to get through, see what he does as Valente tries to recuperate under the bottom rope here. I cannot believe these two goofballs just let Chris Diamond get eliminated. Oh no, Valente! Oh. Rogers just barely able to keep himself in the matchup now. There's Bludgeon. Doing his best to get Valente the hell out of here. These two should be working together to eliminate Bludgeon. Just don't understand it, man. Bludgeon. Doing what he does best. Bludgeoning Leon Valente. Valente, who is bleeding. Oh no! Rogers is eliminated. No! And Desolation. Who can stop this run that they have been on since returning? Leon Valente. He's still got some fight left in him. Grabbing a hold of the arm, take out the arms. Bludgeon won't be able to grab the ropes to save himself from getting eliminated. It's a brilliant strategy. Will it pay off? Big Irish whip. Valente. Oh, man. Bludgeon just shoves him back like he's a child. Valente is out of it, though. He ain't having it. Valente tosses Bludgeon out. Leon Valente is going to absolution. The fourth and final man in the King of the Hill match. That should have been Chris Diamond, man. Look, I'm happy for the kid. Aurelius have got to get their shit together, though. This is unbelievable.
Profound than words.
Well, obviously, hang on a second here, guys. Looks like there might already be trouble in paradise. This matchup hasn't even begun, and I think Ted was looking to kick things off as the legal participant, but Toyota Camry tagged himself in. I was just about to say, Alaric gonna have his chance to finally put hands on Chris Diamond in our main event, that tag team matchup that sees Diamond and Andre Rogers take on Alaric and Ben Stacy, but well, indeed, we knew this would be a tumultuous tag team matchup ahead of their clash for the Rite of Passage Championship at Absolution this weekend. Toyota Camry and the Ted having to team up against Omar Ray Rivers and Joseph Santos. And as we just saw there, Camry trying to take control, take the reins. Well, now he's going to drag Omar Ray Rivers into the corner, looking to make a tag. Now he says, Ted, you are allowed to compete. That's a tale as old as time, man. Toyota Camry just can't find it within himself to fully trust the Ted, despite every single other member of Amity at this point. Amelia and Proud Attack, JT Moss, B-Man, Tracy James himself. They have all come to trust Ted, accept him, bring him into Amity, but Toyota Camry continues to be stalwart. He does not trust the Ted. And even JT Moss earlier today attempted to talk some sense into Toyota Camry, saying, come on, man, look at all he's done for us. Like, Ted has changed. People can change. So Tracy James changed. You changed. But Camry, he's just not buying it. He says that he is looking to expose the Ted for who he truly is at Absolution. And all the while, Amare Rivers and Joseph Santos, mainly Amare Rivers, continued to be a nuisance for Amity with his Instagram lives, poking and prodding, trying to further create that dissension, that mistrust. Saw Ted last week, John Octane knock off Amare Rivers one-on-one. Santos now in off the tag as he goes for a big Irish whip. Frog. Drop down and a big old elbow. From the Rat in the Hat, goes to the ropes. Back elbow, gonna hit the knee of Ted. Well, guys, now the field is set. Absolution, King of the Hill and Queen of the Hill. 6 women and 4 men competing for the opportunity of a lifetime at Ascendance 12. It will be Salvage, Akunin, Andrew Briggs, and Leon Valente in the King of the Hill match. Meanwhile, Celestia, Taryn Torres, Precious Pratt, Suplex, Ashley Riot, and Sequence in the Queen of the Hill match. Who will be punching their ticket to the show of shows. Santos able to get back into the ring. Goes right through Amare Rivers as Ted makes the hot tag, brings in Toyota Camry. Not the only tag team matchup we have here this evening that we might see some dysfunction. A little later on, the Undisputed Elite taking on the half-sisters, Taryn Torres and Precious Pratt. They've certainly got a lot of history with one another. And not a lot of it very good, but can they get on the same page here this evening and gain some momentum heading into the Queen of the Hill match at Absolution? Big old Samoan driver from Camry almost got the dub. Camry to the outside, putting those boxing skills to use. Rivers, though, with a super kick, and one to the back of the head, too. Well, there's Camry out for the time being. Rivers back into the ring, going after Ted. Eats a forearm. Ted making him pay. Dropping him throat first to the top rope. Giving Camry the time to get back into the ring, but Rivers immediately catching him. Could it be the F5? 1, 2, but Ted just barely 2.999 breaks it up, but Rivers just can't get it up from Ted, and that allows Camry to take advantage. Big right hook. Now an Irish whip into the corner. Ted's gonna hold him in place. No! Amare Rivers got out of the way, and Toyota Camry inadvertently hitting Ted, or was it a mistake? Now Santos in. Drop kick to both Camry and Ted. Oh, this is just bad news for Amity as Rivers throws Camry back into the ring. I mean, it looked like an accident to me, guys, but you never know with Toyota Camry. Did he hit Ted on purpose there, or was it truly an accident? All I know is Rivers and Santos more than happy to take advantage. Camry trying to recover. Snake Eyes gonna bust Rivers open. Camry looking to walk Rivers into the corner. Troy Colt-esque super kick there. Tag made to Santos. Santos. Eyes of the prize. Florida flatliner. And Ted not lifting a finger to help. That's going to be it. A win for Amare Rivers and Santos. Ted can't believe it. Ted, you didn't even try to help. Uh-oh. Toyota Camry saying, look, man, really, it was an accident. I didn't mean to hit you. But now Ted, he's not buying it. Camry might not trust Ted, but I don't think Camry really meant to hit Ted. Hopefully this matchup at Absolution can settle things between these two, but I don't have high hopes. Well, now it is time, my friends. Oh, what the hell is Chris Andrews? What? What is Chris Andrews doing here? Whoa! Whoa, wait a minute. What the hell? I want to know why Chris Andrews is here. Maybe he was going to be the mediator for these two. I'm not sure. But Morgan has just attacked Aaron Stone from behind, guys. We were supposed to get these two face to face here ahead of their global championship match this weekend at Absolution, but it seems like Morgan and the time for talk is over. Ambushing the milkman. Well, for whatever reason Chris Andrews is here for, he has now taken his leave. He just wanted to make a little appearance for the Octane fans. Yeah, I don't know if Chris Andrews would ever be my first choice to mediate any sort of meeting, especially considering what he and Killian Khan have been doing to each other these last few weeks. But guys, Morgan is absolutely demolishing his #1 contender here. I don't think the global champion had any intention of showing up here tonight to talk. There's a lot of people in the CM universe, a lot of doubters, a great many naysayers who believe that Aaron Stone, way out of his league, that he does not deserve this opportunity he's getting at Absolution. Might Morgan be one of those individuals? I know Morgan to be a very smart man, though. And I know that he's not that foolish to discount someone like Aaron Stone, who finally is able to fight back. The protein-packed powerhouse is not about to be punked out without putting up a fight. I like how this referee isn't trying to pull these two apart, not calling down security. I mean, hey, I wouldn't want to get between these two either, but still, come on now. At this rate, we might not get a global championship match at Absolution. These two are beating the hell out of each other. Oh, pile driver. Morgan has been busted open. I think the Ogre might just be about regretting his decision to attack Aaron Stone here on Octane #84. Morgan fights his way out of the corner, giving Aaron Stone some rope burn across the chest. Vintage falling headbutt. Chris Andrews still at ringside. I thought he had left. I guess he wants to watch. He loves a good brawl. Aaron Stone to his feet. Headbutt, countered over the European uppercut. Again, this is not a matchup. We were supposed to get a face-to-face between these two. But instead, vexation! Dropping the milkman, but Morgan still isn't done. Aaron Stone isn't either. taking the fight to the sheriff. The protein max powerhouse just too beefy. Now gonna drag Morgan towards the middle of the ring. God damn it, man. CMV security has never exactly been the best, but where the hell are they? Oh, Morgan with a bear hug! Bear hug! Trying to squeeze whatever life might remain out of Aaron Stone here. Man, I don't want the Global Championship match at Absolution to be in jeopardy. These two showing no signs of stopping. Beating the piss out of each other, as the Bloody Brit might say. Big boot attempted. Morgan sidesteps it. Big right hook gonna miss. Aaron Stone takes advantage. Back into the ring. Elbow to the gut. Spine buster! And Morgan finally has enough. Laying out his #1 contender just days before their clash for the Global Championship. Without speaking a single word, Morgan just said a whole hell of a lot. Well, up next, my fine feathers friends. Third round matchup in the Cyborg Invitational. As Caroline Swift gets ready to take on Ashley Rain. Both these women currently at 1-1 in the Invitational. 1 win, 1 loss each. So for one of them, the opportunity to go positive. Obviously at the top of the rankings right now, Mimic of the Arsenal of Tail Val, who is unbeaten 2-0 coming into the third round. Caroline Swift, who knocked off Joy Just in the first round, but then lost to RVW in the second round. Swift steadily proving herself able to handle her own against former world champions, living legends of this women's division here in CMV. The rookie of the Cyborg Invitational, the dark horse, you might even say. We do, sometimes, Marlboro Reds. Great name there. Ashley Rain, also with 1 win and 1 loss thus far here at the Invitational, as she was shockingly bested by Amelia Jones in the first round. Bread dropping the sub, you lovely lad, you bless. Rain has done just about all that there is to do here in CMV. A 3-time Women's World Champion, Magnificent 8 winner, Royal Rumble match winner. She's been a former Women's Hardcore Champion, Women's Tag Team Champion. Now looking to add Cyborg Invitational winner to her already Hall of Fame worthy resume. Oh yeah, don't forget guys, If you've got the spare points, contribute to the Pick Your Poison 3 challenge. As here we go, one of these women going to go positive in the Invitational. The other going to fall down towards the bottom of the rankings. I'm not sure remember what's at stake in the Invitational. The winner earns the Magnificent 8 briefcase that was vacated by Ari Lee, giving them the opportunity to cash in anytime, anywhere they want for a shot at the Women's World Championship. Whoever comes in second, runner-up, earns a Rising Star Championship opportunity, but whoever comes in dead last, they will be fired from CMV. That is what these women are fighting for, as Rain takes the early advantage here against Caroline Swift. An extensive MMA background, which Rain is going to have to be weary of here. Use her speed and agility to try and outmaneuver Swift, what she's doing so far. Big drop kick off the apron. Take this fight to the outside, dangerous territory. As we know, countouts certainly in effect in these Cyborg Invitational matches. Swift knows that. She lost her second round matchup to RBW by countout. She's telling Ashley Rain, I'm not risking it. Got down by Swift. Big belly to belly launches Rain overhead. Still to come. Up next, more tag team action as the Undisputed Elite will take on the team of Taryn Torres and Precious Pratt. Half-sisters. Certainly not on common ground, though, as they both head into the Queen of the Hill match at Absolution this weekend. Damn, near fall there for Caroline Swift. Will they be able to put their heads together, overcome their differences, or can the Undisputed Elite potentially capitalize? We've also got the Akutings Challenge. Once more opened up, and tonight Andrew Briggs accepts 2 of the 4 men who compete in the King of the Hill match this weekend at Absolution. As well as our main event, Chris Diamond and Andre Rogers of Aurelius taking on Alaric and Ben Stacy. Top of the show, we saw Leon Valente of Aurelius earning the 4th and final spot in the King of the Hill match, winning that last qualifier battle royal. Swift, damn! Kick to the arm of Ashley Rain, back into the ring. Rain with that leg kick. Caroline Swift, though, standing her ground, not backing down. Rookie versus veteran here. Back and forth. Looks like Swift might get the advantage. Big shots, but Rain won't budge. Another right hook from the small but mighty one, and a forearm smash leading into the Brave Buster. Floats over into the pin. 1, 2. Damn. Talk about 2.999. Rain, though, staying focused with Swift hurt here. Looking to deliver another one. Caroline Swift says, no, thank you. One is just about good enough for me. Chop block and a kick to the gut. Leaving the door wide open. Swift taking hold of that arm again. Continuing to wear Rain down. Kicks and locked in, one of those many submissions of hers. Quick pin attempt. 1, 2, but a kick out. Ashley Rain, her arms are hurting right now. You can tell as Swift takes a moment to appreciate her handiwork here. I don't know if you want to be playing around with someone of the caliber of Ashley Rain. And here's why. Nice counter to the back suplex. Irish Whip gonna send Swift up the ropes. Build the world DDT, absolutely spiking Swift. No wasted motion either as Rain with a kick to the gut. And now smashing Swift face first off the mat. Ashley Rain off the snapmare, sets her up, rolling neck snap. 100% dominated right now is this matchup by Ashley Rain. We see crawling into the corner. Looking like she might not have very much left. That's not where you want to be against Ashley Rain. Sliced oranges. And just like that, it's game over. 1, 2. No, Caroline Swift. Big kick out, but uh-oh. We know what Rain is calling for here. Sunny, side, down. And that's gotta do it. Uno, dos, tres. Ashley Rain goes positive in the Cyborg Invitational. 3rd round win against Caroline Swift. Caroline Swift with 2 losses now, dropping down towards the bottom of the rankings, but there is still plenty of time for her to turn things around. Meanwhile, Ashley Rain, I believe this puts her tied for 2nd place. And indeed, my friends, this is going to be an interesting matchup to watch. For the first time ever here in CMV, the half-sisters, Taryn Torres and Precious Pratt, interacting in the ring with each other. Somehow, thus far here in the new season, they've managed to stay out of each other's way. And we found out earlier this week why that is. It's not a very happy family. Taryn Torres wearing her heart on her sleeve and letting Precious Pratt know, you've picked your family. You decided to hang out with that moron Amelia Jones and the rest of those Amity schlubs instead of even coming to welcome your own sister to CMV. Precious Pratt genuinely seemed remorseful, like she didn't mean to ostracize her half-sister. But Torres has certainly painted a target on the back of Precious Pratt. Torres saying it's going to be me that leaves Absolution. The winner of the Queen of the Hill match. I'm going to punch my ticket to Ascendance 12. And I'm going to be the one leaving you in the dust. Here on Octane number 84, they're going to have to find some sort of way to coexist for the night, at least, if they want to keep their momentum on an upward trajectory heading in to Absolution and the Queen of the Hill match. Precious Pratt, who's just really riding high. She also has a guaranteed shot at the Rising Star Championship coming up after her win against Samantha Mosette last week on Octane. It's not as if Taryn Torres has been slacking, man. She has really come into her own and put herself at the forefront of the women's division in recent weeks with her win against Amber Reed and obviously qualifying for Queen of the Hill. And they are taking on the Undisputed Elite, who of course will be represented by Suplex in the Queen of the Hill match. And it's Suplex and Ruby Rebel who will be taken to the ring here tonight, our tertiary main event. Still to come, Andrew Briggs answering Akuden's challenge, as well as our main event tag team matchup, Chris Diamond and Andre Rogers up against Alaric and young Ben Stacy. I also have it on good authority. I was just told that evidently the Unholy Alliance is patrolling the backstage area looking for Desolation in a more foul mood than usual after Bloody Justice failed to win his King of the Hill qualifier at the top of the show. I have to keep up to date with what's going on there. I shiver to think what might transpire if they find the Octane Tag Team Champions. There we go. Can the half-sisters, Taryn Torres and Precious Pratt, put their family issues on hold as they go up against the undisputed elite Taryn Torres and Ruby Rebel, kicking things off, and Torres wasted no time getting down and dirty, man. Double E face breaker. Rebel though, standing Spanish fly to respond. No doubt about it, guys, at the Queen of the Hill match. It's certainly not how I expected it to turn out. Celestia, Taryn Torres, Precious Pratt, suplex Ashley Riot, and Sequence. I mean, the only veteran in that matchup is Ashley Riot. Everyone else, Celestia, Taryn Torres, Suplex, and Sequence, they have all debuted here this season. Precious Pratt has been around about since the start of last season, so coming up on nearly a year or so here in CMV, but no doubt Riot is going to have the experience factor. I believe she has to be a favorite based on that alone. It just goes to show, like I've been saying, this women's division hotter than it's ever been here in CMV. All these new faces clamoring to show exactly what they're worth. Carve out a spot for themselves. Ruby Rebel back into the ring. Taryn Torres too busy with suplex here at ringside though. Oh, takes care of her at least for the moment. There goes Precious Pratt as well though. Don't forget, in a couple of weeks, Ferocity returns for just one night only. The women of CMV will take over. Yeah, I think we're looking forward to that. Ruby Rebel all over Taryn Torres like a monkey on a cupcake. Another standing Spanish fly. Precious Pratt, seeing her sister in trouble, offers the tag, but Torres in no position to take her up on that offer. Rebel with some elbows to the midsection. Spinning her around. Spikes her with a poison Rana. 1, 2. Precious Pratt looking a bit worried there. Torres hardly able to kick out, but indeed she does. Rebel. Irish whip into the corner. Quick elbow to the side of the head though. Rebel gonna try to go to the ropes again. Torres with a kick to the back of the head. Oh, a big punch to the jaw. Oh, well, Precious Pratt tags herself in as it seemed like Torres just... Oh! Taryn Torres just clocking Precious Pratt. And it looks like Torres is out of here, guys. Evidently, she did not appreciate that tag. And now, Torres has left her own sister high and dry here. This has just become a handicap match. I can't blame Precious Pratt though. Taryn Torres, it didn't seem like she was gonna tag Precious Pratt in herself. But Torres was in trouble. Pratt did what any tag team partner would do or should do. Torres obviously did not see it that way though. And now Precious Pratt is in serious trouble here. The deck is stacked against her. Pratt, though, gonna keep fighting. Doesn't want her momentum to be tainted heading into Absolution. Oh, biting the forehead, Ruby Rebel. Rebel tries to tag and suplex. Just look, guys, for a moment at the quads of suplex. Precious Pratt landing right on her tailbone. That could not have felt very good. Oh, dear Lord. The clash! Face first onto the floor. Ruby Rebel still isn't done. Oh, no, not this. Not this! At ringside, Vertebreaker! Jesus Christ, man. I think I heard the snap, crackle, and pop of Pratt's neck from all the way over here. But somehow, Pratt able to endure. Meanwhile, in the ring, tag Nate the suplex. It's nice and fresh at this point. She will be representing the Undisputed Elite in the Queen of the Hill match this weekend at Absolution. Drop down. The leapfrog. Tries for a belly-to-belly. I don't know how Pratt is even still standing right now after eating that vertebreaker at ringside. That just goes to show the toughness of this young woman, though. And there's the two-handed choke. But Ruby Rebel in to make the save. Gonna pay, though, as Pratt drags her into the corner. Suplex. Back into the ring. Pratt close on your Rebel, but Plex from behind. The numbers game catching up to Pratt. These knees now to the side of the head. Suplex. Fisherman suplex, tossing Pratt overhead like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. So impressed by suplex for power. Oh, Fisherman's driver further honing in on the head and neck of Precious Pratt here. Well, what condition is she going to be in heading into the Queen of the Hill match at Absolution this weekend, guys? At this point, I mean, oh God, now suplex. Not another one. Fisherman's driver again, this time with the bridge. 1, 2, but a kick out by Pratt. This is a tough gal. Suplex tag, it is Ruby Rebel. As Precious Pratt stirs. Doesn't look to be that she has very much left in the tank, guys. Precious Pratt. Able to counter Rebel here in the corner. Force her to eat that top turnbuckle. Up on the top. Pratt with a couple of right hands. Rebel, though, goes to the ropes. Misses the moonsault. And gets caught with the choke bomb. Straight to the corner goes Pratt. Because she might have been thinking about delivering that goodnight kiss, but instead, the two-handed choke, which Rebel wants no part of. Rebel, oh my God, what a knee to the face. 1, 2, 3, and that finally does Precious Pratt in. Left high and dry by her half-sister, Taryn Torres, here tonight. I'll tell you what, she still put up a hell of a fight, but in the end, the numbers game indeed getting the better of her. This is great momentum, though, for Suplex heading into the Queen of the Hill match this weekend at Absolution. Some family matters to sort out indeed for Taryn Torres and Precious Pratt. number 84, and we have been taken backstage as it looks like the Unholy Alliance have found Desolation. Just a bit earlier, we got word that the Unholy Alliance were backstage searching for the new Octane Tag Team Champions. Well, looks like they found them, and I didn't think that they were searching for them to talk. This is just about what I expected. Last week here on Octane, we saw Desolation dethrone Bloody Justice and Hunter Quinn to capture the Octane Tag Team titles, but, well, obviously, the Unholy Alliance not just about to sit back and take it on the chin. It's like Jeremy Barmore said, they have to refocus, stop blaming each other. Hunter Quinn was heated after the loss of the Octane Tag Team titles. Whoa, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Bludgeon just spit some sort of acid in the face of Jeremy Barmore. What in God's name? Barmore might be blinded right now for all we know, as they're going to switch up now. Bludgeon going after Hunter Quinn with a steel chair, who of course still has to wear that protective mask after what Ted did to him in their death match a few weeks ago. Well, Hunter, you found Desolation. Is this what you were looking for? Did you really think you're gonna roll up on him? Have your way? Desolation we're talking about. Counter the Irish whip. Bludgeon ribs first into the corner of that supply crate. And now Hunter Quinn going for a steel chair of his own. Looks like he's coming to help out Jeremy Barmore. Bludgeon though, oh, from behind. Hunter Quinn doesn't realize he's gotten back to his feet. Sleeper slam to the Hellhound. Barmore ain't out of this fight just yet. Where is security here? Earlier on the show, we had Aaron Stone and Morgan brawling in the ring. Nobody tried to stop it. We really need to get some new security here in CMV, man. I'm telling you. Again, though, I don't know who in their right mind would want or would willingly get in between these four men. Oh, no. On the concrete. Bludgeon cracking the back of a Hunter Quinn skull. Bludgeon, meanwhile, with a kendo stick in hand. How is Hunter Quinn not dead right now? Bludgeon just throwing the kendo stick in the back of Hunter Quinn's head. Barmore, world's strongest slam on the concrete to trauma. Bludgeon, though, turning Hunter Quinn inside out. Jeremy Barmore making a beeline for Bludgeon. I think both Trauma and Hunter Quinn are out cold. Barmore to belly. Barmore not done with Trauma. Hunter Quinn, how is he getting back up? My God. These four destroy again. Trauma again. With that mist. Spits it right into the eyes of the Dark Horse. Hunter Quinn with a pump handle slam. We had just fixed up this backstage area after that brawl between Killian Khan and the bloody Trish Andrews last week. And now these four destroying it all over again. Unbelievable, man. No end in sight. Bludgeon. Again. Gonna take Hunter Quinn for a ride. Oh my God, I think he may have just dropped Hunter Quinn face first onto that steel chair, and it looks like finally a wave of security arriving on the scene. It's going to take a goddamn army, though, to separate these four men. They are killing each other. Well, as security does their best to wrangle the Unholy Alliance and Desolation backstage, we still have a show to get to. Octane number 84 in our co-main event. Octane, as always, flanked by his mouthpiece, Sabanto, getting ready to take on Andrew Briggs. Two of the four men who this weekend at Absolution compete in the King of the Hill match. A shot at the Global Championship come Ascendance 12 on the line. And guys, Octane has got to be the favorite. And I'm saying that as Andrew Briggs, who has previously won a King of the Hill match, headlined in Ascendance in the past, and still I say Octane has got to be a shoo-in for the favorite. Oh, but let's not forget about Salvage and the man who qualified just earlier at the top of Octane number 84, Anarchy champion Leon Valente in the mix as well. Let's just look into those demonic eyes. Nobody has been able to stop Octane. The one man who nearly did Yamashita last season, well, he paid for it, and dearly, almost with his life. And this is Octane's challenge, which means that there will be 10 minutes on the clock, and all Andrew Briggs has to do is survive those 10 minutes. He does not have to beat Octane here. Doesn't have to pin him, doesn't have to submit him. He just has to survive the 10 minutes, and he will earn the managerial services of Sabanto. But you know, Andrew Briggs is coming out here with the intention of being the one to finally put down Octane, the former undisputed world heavyweight champion. Again, former King of the Hill match winner. He's got the experience on his side come Absolution this weekend, but is that going to be enough? So here we go. Put the 10 minutes on the clock. Nobody has been able here in the new season to survive these 10 minutes against Octane. Andrew Briggs, though, is undoubtedly the biggest test Octane has had so far here in the new season. I'll tell you what, if I'm the global champion, whether that be Aaron Stone or Morgan post-Absolution, I am just on my knees praying to the wrestling gods that Octane does not win the King of the Hill match. The very last thing I would want is to be standing across the ring from that demon at Ascendance 12. Andrew Briggs, oh, quickly taken down Octane into a crossface. Doesn't last too long though. Octane out of it, and a big kick to the gut. Gonna suck the air right up out of Andrew Briggs as he gets pulled back with a shoulder check. Up next, our main event here on Octane number 84, guys, is Chris Diamond and Andre Rogers of Aurelius. Going to be taking on the team of Alaric and Ben Stacy. And I can confirm it's been made official for this weekend at Absolution. We're going to get that one-on-one match that we were supposed to a few weeks ago, as Alaric will take on the British baller, Chris Diamond. Andrew Briggs tossed back into the ring. Alaric certainly looking forward to getting hands on the global general right here tonight, though. Coonan, back suplex. Dropping to Andrew Briggs on his neck, follows it up with a leg drop. And another one too many, though. Briggs able to get out of the way. Forearm smash, Andrew Briggs. Looking at that clock, man. 8 minutes still left. Gotta feel like an eternity when you're in that ring with a Coonan. I would have to imagine that both Salvage and Leon Valente are watching this matchup from wherever they may be right now. I'm sure Valente's in the back. Salvage, who knows where he is. Probably in a park somewhere. Watching some kids from afar. Not to imply anything, mind you. Maybe he just enjoys a nice day in the park. Well, Sabanto has exposed that top turnbuckle, but our referee here quickly seeing it. Briggs showing off his, as always, impressive physique. Kick to the midsection, though, countered by a Coonan. Just using his body like a weapon. That's got to be a kid running full force into a brick wall. Coonan, oh my God, choke slam onto the floor and spits out that red mist. Falling to the destruction of Andrew Briggs. God, at this rate, Briggs might not make it to the King of the Hill match at Absolution this weekend. Briggs, though, gets back into the ring and immediately going to live to regret it, or maybe not. Coonan going for that power bomb, but Briggs able to reverse. And the Shining Wizard! Andrew Briggs! Look at that tree trunk of a leg. 1, 2, but a kick out by a Coonan. Briggs ain't stopping, though. He knows he's got the demon hurt here. Keep it on him. That's the real question is, can a Coonan truly be hurt? Does he actually know the feeling of pain? Or does he only know how to inflict it? Briggs doing absolutely all that he can. Just over 5 minutes left that Andrew Briggs has to last here. And he will earn the managerial services of Sabato and whatever might come with that. And Sabato has proven that he has some pretty deep connections in the wrestling world and outside of the wrestling world. Might not be too bad to have someone like him on your side. Briggs to the top. Oh, wait a minute. Spiral tap. Spiral tap from Briggs. Holy shit, is he actually going to do it? 1, 2. Oh, my. Coonan. Briggs can hardly believe it. As he just stares at a Coonan. A stop to the knee. Taking a few moments to satiate the ladies in attendance here. That might not have been the smartest idea, though. Coonan looking to stand and bang with the benchmark. Oh, Briggs busted open off that shot, but responds to the big one of his own. Briggs, double knee face breaker. Holy shit, I will eat my shorts. 1, 2. Briggs to the top again. Looks for the spiral tap. A second time, but a Coonan saw it coming. Elbow to the jaw. Sabato has again taking off that top turnbuckle. Briggs, though, staying focused. Shining Wizard pulls him into the clothesline. Vintage Briggs. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Oh my God! Andrew Briggs has done it. He has not only survived, he has beaten Octane. I cannot believe it. I thought it impossible, but Andrew Briggs has done it. The benchmark has now earned the managerial services of Sabato. But what does this mean for Octane? What does this mean for the King of the Hill match this weekend at Absolution? Oh, wait a minute. I barely have had time to process what the hell we just saw with Andrew Briggs knocking off Octane, and now it's time for our main event. But Aurelius, Chris Diamond, and Andre Rogers have just kicked things off in a major way, rushing the ring, beating the hell out of Alaric and Ben Stacy before they had the chance to even realize what the hell was going on. Now the matchup has officially begun. Our main event here on Octane number 84. As it is Alaric and Ben Stacy taking on Andre Rogers and Chris Diamond of Aurelius. And Alaric makes the tag to Ben Stacy. Obviously, it was a few weeks ago as we were meant to see Alaric one-on-one with the British baller Chris Diamond, but Diamond, who was still recovering from his loss at Fortune to Morgan, decided to pull himself out of the matchup and send Andre Rogers out in his place. Alaric was not happy about this, has spent the last weeks calling Chris Diamond a coward. And as we saw last week here on Octane, Alaric making an appearance during Diamond's matchup with Ben Stacy when Diamond attempted to leave the matchup, still wasn't 100% mentally or physically. Alaric stopped him though from leaving the match, and well, Ben Stacy, that little rat bastard, tried to take advantage of a distraught Chris Diamond, but he paid for it in the end. Diamond beating him by countout. Alaric has been waiting for this though, to get hands on Chris Diamond, busting him open. Aurelius may have shot their load a bit early because they are being absolutely dominated by Alaric and Stacy here. Stacy tagged in. Tag also made to Andre Rogers. Let's not forget that double duty for both Rogers and Diamond here. They were a part of that King of the Hill qualifier at the top of the show, which was won by Leon Valente. I'm not sure if Rogers or Diamond are happy about that, though. Great combo by Stacy, and then tags Alaric in, who is thus far undefeated here in CMV. That includes a victory against Ben Stacy a few weeks ago. Big shot there from Alaric. Brings Andre Rogers back into the ring. Alaric into the corner. Looks like he's lining up for something. Big knee. Right between the eyes of the golden boy. He's seeing stars right about now, but Alaric isn't finished. Looking to educate Rogers, but the former Intercontinental Champion keeping him at bay. Now able to bring him into the corner of the tag made to Chris Diamond. Again, it's been confirmed this weekend in Absolution. We will see Alaric one-on-one with a British baller, Chris Diamond. Diamond looking to get rid of this thorn in his side. That is Alaric. Thinks he's so clever with these little videos of his constantly talking trash. How dare he call Chris Diamond a coward? Chris Diamond is the opposite of a coward. He's a hero. And he deserves respect. Tag to Andre Rogers. Aurelius gonna go to work here. Tossed into a German suplex. That was gorgeous. Alaric, quick breather on the outside, back into the ring as Rogers looks to take off that top turnbuckle. Alaric stops him though. You know, Alaric doesn't tolerate shit like that. This man who despises all that goes against his vision of pure wrestling. The dirty tactics, the use of weapons, makes Alaric sick. He's looking to bring back pure wrestling to CMV. Big clothesline. Now bashing Rogers' head off the canvas as he makes that tag to young Ben Stacy. Quickly went from a lot of respect between Chris Diamond and Ben Stacy. Now it appears that Stacy perhaps is taken up with Alaric. At least here tonight. Tries for the Diamond Driver, but Andre Rogers shuts that shit down real quick. Looks to get him into the corner, but some elbows to the midsection by the Doctor. Off the ropes he goes, drop down. Stacy with the leapfrog. Tries for a close eye. Rogers don't stick and to spin him around. The pseudo 21 into the pin. Wake up, ref. One. Only a 1 count. Ref was daydreaming there for a minute. It doesn't look like Rogers is finished though. Drops him on his rear end. House call. Ringing the bell of Ben Stacy, that's for sure. Into the pin, but Alaric makes the save. Just in the nick of time. Ben Stacy is hurt right now, though. Trapped in the corner of Aurelius, the absolute last place he wants to be. Great teamwork by Rogers and Diamond here. Big old double back body drop. Stacy needs to take a tag in right now to Alaric. He's not going to last much longer at this rate. Stacy, can he get there? So close, but Diamond is going to stop him. Super kick. 1, 2. Stacy, though, with a jaw of steel. I don't think it's going to do him much good, though. Diamond looking to make a donation. Stacy able to reverse, knows him too well. Spikes him with the poison rana. Into the pin. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. That was a 1.999 right there. Just finally got him where he wants him. In the corner, the tag is made to Alaric. Off the ropes. Boot to the side of the head. The proprietor of purity. Going right for Andre Rogers now. But a forearm from the Golden Boy. Keeping Alaric busy as Diamond tries to recover at ringside. Ben Stacy throws him back into the ring. See ya bye, Andre Rogers. Diamond looks to take advantage. Alaric, though. Double axe handle. Into a German. Tags Ben Stacy right back in. Diamond a little bit quicker. Irish Whip pulls him back into a high knee. Caught him on the tip of the nose. And now the Greco-Roman throat hold, as Diamond would call it. Elbows from Stacy. Walking Diamond into the corner. Up on the top. This does not end well for the British Baller. Ben Stacy. What the hell? Oh my God! A brain buster! Just drilled Diamond head first down onto the top turnbuckle. That was sickening. Diamond saved by Andre Rogers, but he is in another dimension right now. Oh God, Alaric, I think, looking to educate him. Alaric! Pile driver! Doesn't stop there though. Looking to educate Chris Diamond. Middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Diamond escapes. Just about instantaneously launching Alaric into the corner. And Diamond making a donation. Break your neck foundation. Quickly into the pin. But Ben Stacy, before even a 1 count, swooping in to save the day. Alaric still looking like he's a bit out of it. Comes to life in the corner. Those 2 well-placed elbows. Tries to take a shot at Andre Rogers. Regrets it. Goes after Diamond now in the corner. Big European uppercut. Just dropping into the pin. Maybe desperate at this point is Alaric. But the desperation does not pay off. Alaric's getting frustrated. Not gonna let his frustration get the better of him. Tags in Ben Stacy. Very smart move. Diamond is hurt here. Can Ben Stacy finish him off? Out of the side, headlock punch right between the eyes. Super kick to the back of the head. Diamond make a tag, man. Going after the knees of Stacy, trying to eliminate his high flying abilities. Not a bad strategy. Got him in the corner. Makes that tag to Andre Rogers. Diamond with a single knee backbreaker. Knee to the face of Ben Stacy. Love the teamwork from Aurelius in this matchup. Tries for the first 48. Ben Stacy able to get out of the way and catches Andre Rogers. Oh my God, Diamond. By the way, it looked like he was just about to let that happen. Luckily, Rogers able to kick out on his own, trying to pull a Leo Valente there. Diamond perhaps thinking it's better to conserve his energy for this weekend. Absolution is one-on-one match with Alaric. But Rogers, he ain't out of this fight just yet. Oh no, Stacy's got him. But that's a rope break? I didn't see a rope break there, but hey, I'm not the referee. Rogers ain't out of the woods yet though. The double boot stop incoming. Rogers lured him in. Tags in Diamond. And now Diamond, like a torpedo, launched up the top. Alaric sensing Stacy's in trouble. Wants him to make that tag. No chance, no TKO! Young Ben Stacy in trouble. Alaric knows it, breaks up the pin at 1. Diamond staying focused. Stacy in the corner. Looking for the break the neck foundation, but Stacy fighting back. Off the rope, super kick from the British Baller. Diamond's looking exhausted, shoulders slumped, sweat dripping down his face. Tags in the Golden Boy. And again, that single knee backbreaker from the top, knee to the face. Brilliant combo by Aurelius. Overhand punch. Andre staring down Ben Stacy. Able to get him off his feet. Now full mount. Open palm strikes from the Golden Boy. Tags Diamond right back in. Ben Stacy, can he make the tag to Alaric? So close. Diamond looks to stop him. Eats an enziguri. Diamond right back into the fight. Stacy able to catch him from behind. German suplex. Doesn't stop there though. Catches him now with a dragon suplex right into the straight jacket. German suplex. Backbreaker. Russian leg sweep. Diamond will not stay down. Stacy DDT. Now he's got the time. Makes his way over to the corner. Tags in Alaric. Big old crossbody. Not going to try for the pin this time though. Follows it up with a knee drop. Alaric circling Diamond here like the great white shark. Smells blood in the water. Another pile driver. Into the pin. One but broken up by Andre Rogers. Also taking out the referee. Inadvertently, Alaric sends him to the outside, says get lost. As Alaric trying perhaps to get Diamond into the corner. Referee's back to his feet. Chris Diamond off the ropes. DDT! Alaric tries to shake it off. But Diamond with the break your neck foundation. Uno, dos, but no tres. Alaric able to get to the outside, but Diamond's keeping on him like white on rice. Not letting him get very far. Big drop kick sends him face first into the barricade. Jesus Christ. Alaric may have just broken his nose. Diamond TKO on the floor. Alaric is in all kinds of bad shape right now as Diamond gets him back into the ring. To the ropes. Picture perfect moonsault. Hook up the leg for the dub. But only a dos. No tres for the British Baller. Diamond gonna tag in Andre Rogers. Alaric looking at the lights right now. He needs to make a tag himself. Throws him right into the referee. Maybe trying for the first 48 again. But the trick shot! The trick shot! That's gotta do it! 1, 2! My word, man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Rogers. He's not done. He's got him in the bro mission. Bro mission is locked in. Alaric has no choice but to tap. Alaric taps and tastes his very first loss here in CMV, courtesy of Aurelius. Andre Rogers and Chris Diamond with a much needed win for Aurelius. But it ain't over this weekend at Absolution. Alaric, Diamond, one-on-one. That's the fight Alaric has been looking for. The chance to get back at the British Baller. That and a whole lot more, my friends, at Absolution this weekend. Do not miss it.